Hello Tations everybody, this is Ra. It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos, but thank you to everybody who's watching this. Thank you to anybody who has subscribed to me, any subscribers I've gained since the last time I've done one of these. But welcome back to WWE 2K15 Ideas. The game is right around the corner. There have been a lot of cool announcements since the last time I did a video regarding this game. The biggest thus far being that Sting is going to be in the game. So I'm very excited for that. I'm sure a lot of people are. Two versions, the Surfer Sting and the more famous Crow Sting. So that's going to be good. But it's been a long time. I've thought about a few things. And the two ideas I'm going to speak of for WWE 2K15 today are music editor and attention to details. Now with the music editor function, the way I envision it would be kind of like an app. Let's say we have apps for the Android and, of course, iTunes. People have their iPhones and their Android phones, their Galaxies and things like that, and they download the app where they can edit a song, and have it start at a certain second, certain interval, maybe the hook. They could edit it. Well, I thought the way that could be implemented in 2K15 would be the same way. You could even have like an editor. You could edit songs. Like, I hope they retain the feature, because my fear originally was, now that it's a new, I guess publisher 2K is of the game, that they were going to start off bare bones. So certain features that we had, that were a staple of the game for so many years, may be years before they make a return. So you can even use custom tracks and like edit it. So let's say, for example, another prominent YouTube blogger, I guess, vlogger, is this guy on here. His name is AE Themes, and he like has, like, for example, Randy Orton's theme, when the match ends and Randy Orton wins, the voice of the song has more bass than when he actually makes his entrance. Something like that, and for example, you can edit the theme if it's not already the way it should be. Let's say, for example, the Shield, when it starts off, it has the intros, Sierra, Hotel, but then when the match ends, it just, without the intro. So I thought it'd be cool if you could do that, as well as that could be a part of your created entrance. You can make it where the song doesn't start until 6 seconds later. Or you can make it where it starts off with just the break or the hook if it's a rap song and things like that. So that's music editor. I spent a lot of time speaking about that. The second feature is attention to details, which a hint of that was implemented in 2K14. When I say a hint, I'm speaking about the way Undertaker, when he came out, they had like the cool Undertaker font. See, Undertaker had an exclusive name, thing when when he came out. It just had like the little cloud and Undertaker, whereas everybody else had the Raw thing or whatever the pay-per-view was, and the name, their name, and whatever the font was, the font theme was for that pay-per-view. Undertaker has his own exclusive thing, kind of like how Rusev does now, and it's in Russian. I think that'd be a cool thing to have in a game, is just being a little bit more attentive to details. For example, the way Rey Mysterio runs, when he does the Irish, when he's Irish ripped, or he runs across the ropes to do 619, he's so short that he has to like bounce off the second rope. Pay attention to that, John Cena. If you really pay attention to his entrance in a game, it doesn't match his mannerisms in real life. And that was the problem for a while. When he comes out, have him like mouthing off Walla 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 or something like that. We don't really have to know what he's saying. It doesn't have to be a different thing he says every time, but every time John Cena comes out, he says something to the camera right there at the stage. And then when he gets in the ring, right before, it's rapping and stuff like that, and right before it gets to the hook where it says, "Ba-doo, my time is now," or whatever, he does like that, his little thing in the ring. I thought that'd be something that they should pay attention to. Dean Ambrose, his mannerisms, and they tried to add mannerisms and stuff in 2K15. It was there in hints and traces too. It's pretty good. Like Randy Orton slithers a little bit, kind of like a snake and stuff like that. But go further with it. Like Dean Ambrose, the way he climbs the top rope, it almost looks like he's doing a parkour stunt. Add that. Add who else was I thinking about? Orton, his entrance. When it gets to the part in his songs when he says the part of his song when it says I hear voices and then it keeps saying it and it's like there's a flash at the entrance stage each time. Flash. Flash. They never implemented in any of the previous games since he's had that as his theme song. So, these are things I would like to see in 2K15. I would like to see a little bit more meticulousness, but don't make it too realistic because sometimes that ruins games, i.e. Grand Theft Auto. But just be a little bit more meticulous, pay a little bit more attention to entrances, the way certain superstars' physiology, their movements are in the ring, just how they manipulate to their song when they make their entrance, and they have a cool little music editor feature. Certain people's songs start off too early, certain people's songs start 6 seconds later, and then go with their pyro, stuff like that. So these are two cool features I like to see in the game. Now that I've done a video again, I'm gonna try. I've been very busy as of late to do this a little bit more regularly. When I can, it's the very least I could guarantee is when I can, which hopefully isn't months and months apart. But it's a pleasure to be back to deliver these WWE 2K15 idea videos. Thanks to everybody who subscribed. Thanks to everybody who's watched this, and have a great day. Thanks.